Hello YouTube, I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney, and on this channel we answer publicly posted questions from YouTube users, getting folks the answer they need from an employment attorney. This week I'm cranking a lot of videos. They're going to be shorter videos because I have to go to Portugal on Friday, and it's going to be a bit of a whirlwind trip for a wedding. Is what it is, but I gotta bank up like 5, 6, 7, 8 videos for while I'm gone, and that sucks. So that means the videos this week will be shorter. We will make shorter videos. They'll still be good answers, and more compact. I think. Listen, I've been going 8 to 20 minutes recently in a lot of these videos, and I think that does have value sometimes to talk like around the entirety of a topic. But listen, that is quite a time sink to do 7 of those a week. There's some thought that goes in. I don't write a script, but I still do think about the questions you ask, right? So it's something that there's some work in there, right? No harm, no foul. I'm happy to do it. I'm just saying it takes a minute. So today we're not going to answer a question though. Today we're going to talk about something that's kind of been going on in the live streams. 3, 4, maybe 5 times recently, people who have talked to attorneys in my firm and who have received offers of representation have gone on to the live streams and like disclosed their offer and tried to like negotiate their offer on the live stream with me directly. Listen, it's your offer. You can do whatever you want with it. Often we tell people, like, first off, everybody here is making offers tells people, hey, we are an expensive option. You should check your local counsel options. Your local counsel options may offer you comparable representation at a much cheaper price because your local counsel options do not need to fly attorneys around the country, right? We say that routinely. I say that in the videos, I say that in the comments. I have people here in intake and attorneys here who say that. That is just a fact of our business model. We're expensive because we're going to end up flying attorneys around the country. Excuse me. Now, that's the first thing we say to folks when they're trying to hire us. If they have a reason why they don't want to search locally, or if they've already exhausted their options locally, sure, if the case is good, we might extend an offer. But notably, we did say we're an expensive option. Part of why I started this channel is because I was somewhat embarrassed about how expensive we've grown. We have a very lovely clientele. Our clients tend to be high earners, and that makes their cases more valuable. We certainly try to take cases for people who are not high earners as well. Always. That's always been something near and dear to my heart. I'll always listen. I'm from, well, I guess I probably shouldn't say where I'm from, but not a wealthy family, right? And I'll say this. I'm from an area with the lowest single-family home prices in the lower 48 states. That's where I'm from. The lowest. Like, we're talking like you get an acre and a 1-story home for like 40 grand. That's meaningful. That should tell you something about that place, right? So it is important to me that we're helping people. But let's face it, we still are an expensive option. So what's going on is we're making offers of representation. We're telling people, hey, this is to help you shop around. This is a baseline. We would represent you, but we hope you might find something better. And what some of those people, about five people, have come on the live streams and done is post the offer and try to negotiate it in public, like in a live stream in front of like our whatever 40, 50 concurrent viewers. And here's the thing about me. I don't have the capability to be embarrassed. Part of the reason why I can get up on this channel and talk into a camera is because I don't know any better, right? This is an embarrassing thing. This thing that we're doing, not for you, but for me, should feel a bit ridiculous. Like, there's something wrong with people who work as influencers. They think what they have to say is so valuable that they're just going to hold forth and everyone's going to listen. Listen, is there something wrong with me? Yeah, sure. But apparently it's not wrong enough that you people don't watch, right? Like, 100,000, 120,000 of you that watch, they subscribe, right? Which is way more than I ever thought. So I'm not going to feel embarrassed. And if you want to post your offer from our firm, your offer of representation, and try to make me feel embarrassed about it, it's not going to work. Now, I don't think everybody who did this had ill intent. I think it's just that sometimes people don't like the offer they receive from another attorney in my firm, and they want to have access to Vince, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to go in the live stream and get access to Vince and like get a better offer. No, I'm not going to undercut the attorneys in my firm. I'm not going to hang out to dry our intake people. I might ask our intake people to take another look, right? If you can tell me, listen, I don't think your intake people got the right decision here. I think maybe I missed a few things I wanted to tell them, and I might have gotten a better offer of representation. If they listen to me for another 5 minutes, okay, that's fine. I'll have that conversation, and I'll ask someone to hop back on with you, right? But if that's not what you're doing, if what you're doing is, hey, you ought to be embarrassed about the offer you made me, guess what? I'm not. And further, while I do lack the capability to be embarrassed, I don't lack the capability to be petty. And realistically speaking, if you're the kind of plaintiff who wants to go negotiate the retainer agreement on a live stream, I mean, sometimes that might mean you're not the right client for us. Because frankly, that doesn't seem like a great idea. You're disclosing a lot of information on a live stream about your case. You're breaching attorney-client confidentiality. You're sharing the sum and substance of your conversation with an attorney who owes you confidentiality. And now that attorney-client privilege is blown because you've shared that context. You've shared that conversation. And now it's hard to argue that somebody can't ask your attorney, if you eventually hire a firm, about that conversation because you didn't care one bit about disclosing. You went on the internet and spammed it out to all our viewers in live stream, right? And those live streams, they stay up, right? So, listen, I get it. No harm, no foul. Like, I'm not mad at anybody. I think almost everybody who actually did this, like, I kind of, like, pulled the files. Almost everybody who did this was actually a cool person who we like their case, we like them. That's all still true. It does kind of rattle our faith in a plaintiff when they do stuff like this. And part of what you're asking our firm to do is invest heavily in your case. Hundreds of attorney hours, tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? So your judgment as a plaintiff is very relevant because if we pour 500 attorney hours and 70 grand into your case, guess what? If you do something really dumb, all that attorney time, all that money is just gone. It's just gone. So your judgment matters to us. You matter. We, in part because we want to help you. We exist to help you. That's one way you matter. But also your ability to keep it together and be smart and use good judgment also matters to us because it really controls our ability to actually aid you. And I mean, if we can't help you, or if it's a long shot that we might be able to help you and we're going to be sitting there chewing our fingernails every day because we think you might do something wild, guess what? We probably don't want to extend an offer of representation at that point. And I don't feel this way about anybody who did this. I can't stress enough. Nobody who did this has my anger or ire. Or nobody who did this, I don't think any of you are stupid. But it is where my mind goes first when this happens, where I'm just like, this is a bit ridiculous. And I just wanted to express that because, listen, I don't know if people are going to watch this video and then not do this or if this is going to keep happening. I'm not going to stop live streaming. People seem to like it. I seem to help a lot of people. So listen, if I have to just deal with people trying to negotiate the retainers in live stream and I have to explain this to them every time, I'll probably just send them this video because I don't want to stop a live stream where I'm answering questions and actually helping people, which is the point of this channel, right? The point of this channel was to help people because our firm got too expensive and I felt bad about it, right? It's weird now because we're also getting clients to the channel, which I never really expected. But that was the point. The original goal of the channel was to help people. And I don't want to help, or I do want to help. I don't want to stop helping people to have an argument or a debate with someone about an offer someone in my firm made them of representation. That feels shitty, and it's bad for the case. It's bad for the plaintiff. It's bad for our firm. I guess it's not really bad for our firm, frankly. It's probably fine for us, but it's certainly bad for the plaintiff in the case. And it's not a good use of time, right? If you're negotiating a retainer agreement with us, do so with the person that you're negotiating with. I'm not going to go undercut somebody and be like, so and so came on the live stream and you should do everything they want. It's not going to happen. I don't know your case like they know your case. They've been working with you, right? All I know is what you said on the live stream, which is probably like 10 sentences max. Probably less than that. Anyways, everybody, just want to get that out there. Like, subscribe, comment down below, share the channel so it can grow. Listen, I get it. We're pricey. I'm not going to say sorry for that. We worked really hard to build a machine that can really help people. You don't have to agree. You can think we don't. I mean, that's fine. That's your prerogative. But it seems like a lot of folks want to hire us. It seems like a lot of people agree with me that this is a really good machine with really good people who want to help people. And that's awesome. It is expensive to run. And it's expensive to fly people around the country. And I'm going to charge in keeping with those expenses. Because this firm, it's not going to be here next year if we don't keep it running. And that takes money. Take care, everyone.